This is my 1994 Chevy S10. A little bit about the truck. I bought it for $1,000 from a guy just south of where I live. It has a bunch of rust. It has paint issues, but other than that, and the transmission, it lost reverse. But other than that, the truck's in really good shape. The transmission issue is going to be about a $1,200 repair by getting a new transmission put in, but that's something that we're going to do later on down the road. It's my project truck though, and I'm really hoping that we can do good with this truck. Today we're going to put a 1-inch spacers on it, and we're going to put a cold air intake on it. And I know a lot of you are thinking, oh, well, cold air intakes don't do anything. Well, if they do or if they don't, I like the sound and I like the look. So to me, it's worth it. We got our tax return, so we're able to afford it. The engine bay of this truck, very nice. To start off, we're going to take off the original intake, and we're going to change it into the cold air intake. To take the original intake off, it's going to be a little tricky to do with one hand, but we just basically loosen these clamps, and we're going to just take this entire thing off. Okay, we got the cold air intake on the truck. You can see it here. We're going to start the truck, see what it sounds like. I'm also working on a very tedious task of building the heat shield for it. That's what this is the heat shield. That way no hot air gets to the motor. As much hot air as in the engine bay stays away from that cold air intake. I don't know how good the audio quality was there. I tried keeping it on my shirt this time. Hopefully it's a little bit better than what it was last time, and hopefully it sounds a lot better. I can't really tell since we're in the shop, but once I get it out of the shop, we're going to tell. Everything is on here now. Everything's hooked up. It's not the best way to hook it up, but it is hooked up and it does look good. And I hope it really works. I really hope it works. Mainly for sound. That's the main purpose of me putting this in here, is for the sound. But it's in here now, and now we just got to put the spacers on the wheels. So I'm starting on this side right now. I have to get the jack stands under the truck, but I'm going to go ahead and skip forward to the truck with the spacers on. I'm not going to go through the process because you've already seen it, but I'm going to skip forwards to where I have the spacers on because it is late at night. It's like 3 in the morning and I'm tired. I want to get home. Uh, I I'm ready for this build. I plan on putting different tires on pretty soon and hopefully getting wheels for it pretty soon. The reason I'm changing wheels is because, like I said, I want it to be more of a race truck than a off-road truck. I don't want a Bubba build. I want a race build. Uh, I want to make as much power with this V6 as I can in the future. I don't want to motor swap it. I just want to see how much power and how crazy we can make this truck and how badass we can make it. So I'm going to skip forward. Luckily, you guys don't have to watch it. You've already seen part of it, so I'll skip forward now. We just finished putting the spacers on. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I am dead tired. The truck looks incredible with the spacers. I think I could have gone 1.5 inches instead of just an inch. I just didn't want to push it too far. But the good news is I think I have a set of tires we're gonna put on the truck, and I think when we put that set of tires on, it's gonna look a lot better with the spacer than what is on there now. Like I said, I'm not doing a Bubba build. I'm not doing an off-road build. I am doing a race build, something that I can take to a track day or something somewheres and just rip it. I'm trying to make this truck as fast as possible, keeping the stock V6 4.3 liter motor, and I'm excited for this truck. And like I said, I think once we get the smaller tires on, the road tires on, it's going to look so much better with the spacers. I just think because of the beefier tires, it looks just a little bit like we need about 1/2 inch extra on the spacing. But I think other than that, it's really good and it's really coming along really well. So I'm dead tired. I'm going to get home and get to bed. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be a fun project and I cannot wait to see where this goes and to take y'all with me. Hey guys, don't mind the lighting, it's terrible. But just a quick update. I got ready to leave, realized that the cold air intake was a little bit too tall, and I couldn't find a way to make it fit. So I had to put the stock intake back on, and we're going to figure out a way to make the cold air intake fit again. I also realized that the hood of the truck will not shut. I'm assuming it's because the cable. I'm assuming it's stuck open. So we will have to fix that. So unfortunately, I didn't get to drive my truck home, but we are home. I'm gonna take a quick shower and go to bed. Thank you guys. One more quick update on the S10. I don't have my mic on me, so the audio quality is going to be terrible, but we figured it out. We figured out how we're going to get the cold air intake to work. I'll show you guys that in the next episode. Basically, most of my stock intake is still on there, other than the actual air filter, and that's just gonna how it's gonna have to be for now until I figure out a better way. Unfortunately, that's just how it is right now. I'm hoping I can figure it out to where I can get the full intake on by itself without the stock filter or stock anything. But we got bigger things planned for the next build. We have headers that we're going to put on, and yeah, we're hoping this truck is going to turn out really good for you guys, and I can't wait. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.